What's up my friends? This is Martin446, today with a tour review for you. Today's tour review, we're having a look at Neca Player Select Assassin's Creed 2 Master Assassin Ezio. Awesome. First thing I have to mention is, this is one of those, one of the things I actually bought on the Comic-Con that was in my country back in April 15th, and I actually never did a review on him, but I apologize, and today I will actually do a review on this figure right here. The first thing you've noticed is the fact like he isn't in this package anymore. I apologize, but I can actually talk a little bit more on the figure, and let's get started. And oh, I'm sorry. By the way, since today I actually got my second Assassin's Creed hoodie. And I will actually show some pictures at the end of the video. But again, let's get started. The figure, it is of course depicted from Assassin's Creed 2 near the end of the game. Here's of course now the Master Assassin look before Brotherhood, of course. Between the armoring, the color, and of course I think the face is more like a 5 o'clock. If you really see it good, a little 5 o'clock beard going on. A little, not too much. And of course he's a little older. If you could bring a comparison to the normal Ezio, which I actually got 1 year ago. You will think actually that they are the exact same figures. Well, they're at some points quite the same figure, but they're very different from each other. Between the armoring, this guy has a lot more detail going on. This is of course more the original normal Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2. And this is of course more, I think, the more detailed and more, he has a little bit more detail going on than the other one. Let's look at the details. He's got some very nice, I must say, very nice armoring going on. And the shoulder pads does look very cool, very great. Of course, Neca, my favorite toy company. They are making fantastic figures the last time around. The Assassin's figures, these figures, well, they do have some complaints, but they are very, very nice in detail and paint, of course. I really liking the detail in the, the armoring, which is on his chest. Very nice, very fantastic paint overall. It's very clean in the armoring. His belt, he's got some throwing knives, which are sadly not removable. Would have been nice actually they are removable, because if you know the Assassin's Creed 2 figures, the biggest complaint people have with these figures are the lack of accessories. In my personal preference, the Brotherhood figures are a lot nicer than these ones, but don't get me wrong, these figures are very fantastic as well. And the belt is very nicely colored, I must say. I think, in my personal preference, a little nicer than this one, because this one has a lot more, paint issues going on the belt. Some of the paint is, bleeding and scratched off of this belt, which is kind of a shame, but again, the very nice color on his clothes. There is a little, little paint spots going on, but not too bad. I'm just being the color police right now, which sucks. I'm really liking the details overall right here. These, printed flowers, or the, flowers and things on his clothes, which are looking very nice. And they make very nice use of the black. It isn't just a straight black, as you can see on the cape. The black is a very nice washed grayish color, which makes it very, very awesome. You see some pockets on his back. A very nice cape going on. You got some shoulder pads, more armoring going on. He's got a Vembrus right there. It's fantastic painted. It is absolutely fantastic. That's one thing that the Neca is a fantastic thing in. Also, Articulation is fantastic. Let's focus on the face. I hope you can really see it good, because the hood is a little bit of black, and the black shadow, kind of hides the face, but the face, it really looked like Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2. And of course Neca, being the king in sculpting, and there are amazing for making face sculpts. With the Terminator figures you got that, with the God of War figures, almost every figure they have fantastic face sculpts. And the Ezio here is a great example for that as well. Very nice looking face. It almost looks that the Ezio from the game is took out of the TV and it's been, turned in a little figure, of course, with some real things going on. Sorry. If you can see it right there, he's got a little scar on his lip, if you remember at the game, and very fantastic. The skull is very nice as well. In the way, I'm sorry, of Ezio's articulation, he does certainly have loads and loads of articulation, because Neca is doing really well nowadays with articulation, which is, of course, a thing of beauty. And Ezio right here is a great example of that, instead of being a pre-posed statue kind of thing, with only movable arms and head. But he does have a ball-jointed head, which is very nice. He does have a ball-jointed shoulder. You can rotate the forearm, bend at the elbow, ball-jointed wrist. There's this very nice ball-jointed waist, which is very nice for posing. The only real problem I got with the articulations are the legs. It are those kind of the movie-style Hasbro ball joints, which are a bit of a pain in the ass if you ask me. Well, these ball joints aren't that bad, because they already have a thigh swivel. You only have to bring them forward, and if you want to bring them to the side, you have to rotate the entire leg and then bend them out. If you see those Hasbro figures from 2009, oh man, they have those thigh swivels, and then you have to put your entire thumb in the joints to move it around, which is a pain in the ass. But going further, you can rotate the leg, you can bend the knee, of course, little on the limited side, but not too bad, and there is a pin socket in the feet. You can move it up and down and side to side. So that's certainly loads and loads of articulation. In the way of accessories, well, this is of course the biggest problem that Ezio toy collectors have a problem with the Assassin's Creed 2 figures. The lack of accessories. Sorry. Ezio, however, does come with a retractable hidden blade, which is very, very cool. You can retract them in and out, which is very, very nice. But where's the sword? Where is the dagger? And for this one, actually, where's secondary hidden blade? I know, it's the strangest thing. It isn't a problem with the, they actually didn't include it, because actually all these Ezio don't come with a secondary hidden blade. This guy has a secondary hidden blade. Why did I actually give him? Actually, add this one. I know, it's the strangest thing. Kind of a disappointment. But still, a retractable hidden blade. Pretty cool. But a awesome figure, I must say. A awesome figure. I have to say that the Brotherhood figures are a little nicer. But you can't go wrong to pick this guy up. I think this one is the better of the two in my personal preference. Between the paint-wise and, details. This guy is pretty awesome. I'm gonna give this guy an 8.5. Very nice figure. And there was again a review from Margin 446. And I'll see you guys next time with another review.